Hello and welcome to the game day edition of the WBB Mason Coaches Report. My name is Rachel, joined today by the head women's basketball coach of the Hofstra University Pride, Danielle Santos Atkinson. Danielle, how are you doing today?
I am doing great. It's game day.
It's game day. Well, Coach, it was a 1-1 week for your team. You were in the season opening victory over Hartford last Wednesday. Congratulations on that and congratulations to the team. But as I mentioned, it was a real gritty effort last week, 43-41 victory over Hartford, but you grinded it out. And talk about your performance a little bit in that game and what it felt like to earn that win.
Yeah, I was really excited for the team. As I said before, they've worked really, really hard in the postseason and this summer and the preseason in preparing themselves for this year. It's been new. We've said it's as if I have 16 freshmen. And so they continue to work hard every single day and get after it. And I think when we played that game, they put it all together. And that was fun to see. The intensity and the energy they had was great to see, and they had fun doing it, and we came out with the win.
And I know earlier this preseason you talked about Jacayla Brown being one of your leaders in the team, and she was your leading scorer in that first game. So talk about Jacayla in a little bit and how she's molded into her role this year.
Yeah, she's definitely stepped up. She's stepped up with her play on the floor, but she's also stepped up as a leader of our team. And she's done a great job of coming out and wanting to do what's needed for the team to be successful. And she's done that every single day in practice. And her role has increased, and she's embraced it. And we're looking forward to her having a great season.
So then Sacred Heart on Sunday, a little bit of a challenging one for the Pride. But it was a very tough team coming off a WNIT appearance last year, and a couple key starters returned to their lineup, but the Pride did come away with a few learning experiences. Can you talk about some of those learning experiences a little bit?
Yeah, so one of the things that we looked at and needed to work on was our intensity and our energy, and making sure that every single game we come out with that same intensity and that same energy and that same fight and competitive spirit that we had in that first game for 40 minutes. And so in that game, coming away from it, we looked at some of the lineups that we had. We did a good bit of fouling in that game, so we've worked on that in practice and making sure that that's something that we're calling and working on in practice, so that in the game we don't have that situation, because we also had that in our first game as well. Jalen and Marianne are big-time players for us, and we can't have them sitting on the bench. Also, some of the things coming away from that game that we looked at offensively on our end of the court, just who's shooting the ball, when we're shooting the ball, and some time and situation, different scenarios offensively with that.
And then moving forward today against Stony Brook, major match for the Pride, home opener, Battle of Long Island. The stakes are high, even though they may not be early in the season, but it is a big game. So talk about what it's going to take tonight to get ahead of Stony Brook early and then keep the pace and jump on them late as well.
Yeah, Stony Brook's a great team. With their athleticism, they've returned a lot of players. They're a veteran squad, and so with us coming out, again, we're going to have that intensity and that energy from the start. When we have that, it lends for a great game for us. We've got to have everybody step up and play their roles and play their best games this evening, and that's what we're looking to do on both ends of the court.
Okay, Coach, well, we're very excited for tonight, home opener. As I mentioned, tonight at the David S. Mack Sports and Exhibition Complex, 7 p.m. against Stony Brook, and we hope to see you there, and we hope it's certainly an exciting game. And, Coach, thank you very much for joining me today.
Thank you.